Thank you, Madam Chair. Secretary General, thanks for being here. Thanks for your service. Appreciate you both very much. Secretary, given the magnitude of the challenges we face, it's critical that the Army National Guard maintain the capabilities to integrate seamlessly into the fight, and I know you support that. We funded 12 MQ-1C Gray Eagle aircraft in fiscal 2023, which supports one Army Guard division. I'm concerned that that's not enough. Will you commit to ensuring parity across the force for the MQ-1C Gray Eagle?
Senator Hoeven, our plan with the Gray Eagles is we have planned to have 12 companies associated with divisions. Mm-hmm. I think we have about half of those on contract right now, and our plan is to have the additional completed by the end of this fiscal year. We still have to work through what are the criteria for stationing those Gray Eagles with our National Guard, and General Hokanson and General Jensen will be putting together those criteria and making sure that they're shared with the adjutants general so that states, have visibility into the process as we think through stationing. But that's our plan right now for Gray Eagle.
Okay, also one of the things that go with that is standing up a schoolhouse in regard to training for the Gray Eagle as well. And I have talked to both members of the Army and the Guard in regard to doing that, because we think we have a very good proposal for you in North Dakota that would be a very cost-effective way to do it. And so we would look forward to discussing that with you as you stand up this mission in the Guard. Okay?
Certainly look forward to discussing that.
Thank you, Secretary. Appreciate it. General, we're seeing drones transform the battlefield, and certainly Ukraine, other places as well. Army recently canceled plans for several new aviation platforms and seems to be rethinking its requirements on the battlefield. What role do you envision unmanned aircraft, both large and small, playing for Army in the future based on what we're seeing in the current conflicts?
Senator, I was going to tag on to your previous one.
Well, please do. Go ahead.
What we were, because it's related, I think, to what you were talking about. We are going to need unmanned systems in all of our formations. We've been meeting with a large group of tags, and the division commanders had a lot of discussions with them about how all of our formations are going to have to transform, and that we're going to need this kind of technology at every echelon in doing that and making those adjustments. So I think not just Gray Eagle. What we're going to need is short range, medium range. It's going to have to be inside of our formation. We did cancel, and I don't know if you're referring to like Shadow and Raven. Those were 25-year-old systems. They were great 15 years ago. But what we can't do is keep something in the formation that we know is not going to be effective on the battlefield. And use Amazon, Home Depot, I mean, all these, there's a lot of great small companies out there that are really moving quickly with unmanned systems. And what we're trying to do is build a modular open system architecture where we can put different systems and sensors on them, and I think that we will be able to adapt to that rate of change if we take that model.
Right on. I mean, we've got to look at, and I know you always do, and I know you are, we've got to look at what's going on in the battlefield right now. And the whole U.S. drones, large and small, are changing the dynamics for all of the services, not just the Air Force or Navy, but for you, for the Marine Corps, everybody. We do a ton of work in unmanned aviation in Grand Forks, North Dakota. A lot of counter UAS. We have 900 miles of border responsibility. We have Customs and Border Protection co-located with the air base there. We have a technology park there. We have all the major players in this area. But it's not only what we do offensively with these drones, it's what we do to counter them too. And so I would like to invite you to come and see what we're doing, but also because we can't be shooting $1 million missiles to take down a $500 drone and swarms. We've got to get on top of this. We're working very hard on that, and we want to work with you to advance that. So I'm inviting you as well to come see what we're doing, but to work collaboratively on this, not just for the Guard, but for all the services, DoD-wide.
I'm going to try to get up there before it's January and February, since I'm from the Midwest, so.
Here's the good news. If you come during the nice weather, you get nice weather. If you come during the cold weather, we got the best hockey you've ever seen. We'll take you to a hockey game. But again, thanks to both of you for your service.
All right. Vice Chair Collins, last questions.
Thank you, Madam Chair.